For that day, Henry Pym, Janet Van Dyne, and Rick Jones dedicated themselves to the memory of Anthony Stark, the first Iron Man, whose damaged heart finally stopped as he sacrificed the power of his chest device to save the lives of his armored Avengers. Quote, Utah, the Watcher. What if, Volume 1, Issue 3, what if the Avengers have never been? The loss of a member as mighty as the Hulk could have been a crippling blow to the fledgling team in those troubled days. Instead, it united them in purpose. With the aid of young Rick Jones, the rampaging Hulk was found in New Mexico. Attempts to reason with the green-skinned behemoth failed, and so an almost legendary battle was fought in an effort to capture him. The Hulk escaped and fled seeking a place apart to brood and plan. But when the mighty creature reached a barren isle in the Atlantic, he met the Submariner. At first, the Hulk lashed out in rage and the intruding sea prince, but their brief confrontation ended in a draw, and soon afterwards they formed an uneasy alliance, bonded by their mutual hatred for humans. They began their campaign against mankind by challenging the Avengers to battle. Never has any group of heroes faced a sterner test. In the end, the Hulk and the Submariner were driven off, each going his separate ways, an indecisive victory perhaps, but a victory nonetheless. Thus, Thor, Iron Man, Giant Man, and the Wasp went on together, becoming the nucleus foundation for one of the most successful, varied, and successful teams ever. What if the Avengers had never been? What if the Hulk leaving had formed a rift between the other Avengers? Hulk's departure from the Avengers caused a rift that led to the end of the Avengers, since they felt they couldn't go after him. Stark contacts Rick Jones to find the Hulk, while Thor went back to Asgard and Jan and Hank went back to being normal people. Get the feeling that we're throwing away something irreplaceable. But what can I do? Thus, in the alternative reality, Henry Pym returned to his laboratory. Like in Earth 616, Rick locates the Hulk and goes after him on his own and is being held hostage when Stark goes to rescue him. Sometime later, Iron Man arrives at the appointed place. There's Rick, but why is he trying to wave me away? The Iron Garb hero got his staggering answer a second later. The battle progressed much as it did in your world. This won't stop him, but it's sure to slow him down. Bah! Is that the best you can do? Iron Man could not convince the Hulk to end his vendetta against humanity, nor could he cope with the monstrous, matchless strength or the savagery of his attack. Perhaps if Iron Man had not been held back as not to injure his one-time ally, the outcome might have been different. As it was, the Hulk escaped. They barely survived the Hulk encounter and managed to make it back to the mansion. He's a tough customer, lad. I did my best. If only the Avengers had stayed together, I know we could have captured the Hulk as a team. Not true, as we of this reality know. But here the Avengers did the fight as a team, just as fruitless. Also, like in Earth 616, Namor and the Hulk team up and challenge the Avengers to a fight to the death, though in Earth 776, the Avengers were disbanded. Stark accepts the challenge and builds Iron Man armors for Hank, Jan, and Rick so they can all stand up to the Hulk and Namor together. He introduces the armor to the other three who can't control themselves in it and decide to stay in retirement instead of wearing the armor, much to Stark's dismay. Alone again, he overrides the limits of his own armor and transfers more than the maximum amount of energy into it, setting him up to fight one final ultimate battle. Watch while I twist that armor plate into... Ugh. Hulk, you ponderous, slow-moving clod, you must not be injured while I have a need of your brutish strength. He thinks I'm just some kind of stooge, but he'll live to regret those words before I'm done, just like Iron Man's going to regret blasting me with those repulsive rays of his. Ugh! They never seemed so strong before, though. I will prove a more difficult foe than my slower-witted allied Avenger. Faster, can't let him connect with those battering ram fists. What? At least not before I get in a few licks. I have always suspected that you were the most codly, dangerous Avenger, Iron Man. Here on land, I'm certain I could slug it out with Namor and win, but I can't afford to waste that much juice just yet. Your supply of weapons seems limitless, and your cunning is legendary. Come on and get it, Finbrain. And yet you have foolishly trapped yourself. What? No armored man can move that? Ugh. Fast? Sure I can. He's down, out cold. Now for the Hulk. He's nowhere in sight. Blast, he's aware of my increased power and he's trying to ambush me again. Have to gain altitude using my built-in radar to spot him. But before Iron Man could implement his plan, I've been itching to prove to the fish man what Hulk can do, and I'm gonna start by taking you apart. I'm lucky I survived that shot. He's even tougher than the last time. At peak power output, I must be able to match his strength, but only for a few minutes, and then hold still. Let me get my hands on you just once. That pond, I have an idea. There's no place you can go. I can't follow you, Tin Man. And when I catch you, enough threats, big man. Let's have it out right here and now. Hold that pose. Ugh, you lily-livered puny weakling. Go ahead, run while you can. Who's running? Slime on the bottom of this pool. Can't plant my feet to leap out. I've got you right where I want you. And now, I've hit him with enough juice to light up a small city, and he stands. Going to keep pouring in. Even if it drains my main power pack, I have to give it all. I may not get another chance. I did it. He's out. I won. Can't waste time patting myself on the back. I must secure the Submariner and then revive the Hulk and try to reason with him again. But Iron Man's victory was short-lived. Oh no. If you could have accomplished what you have, human, it's a pity your valor has only earned you death. For the avenging sun will not be tolerate being humbled by any man. Couldn't dodge him. That hurt. Spent too much power against the Hulk. I still have enough energy left to splatter that arrogant fish man, but I'll take a few minutes for me to transfer storage to build up to peak output again. Until then, got to stay out of his... Oh, your speed and strength have diminished, Iron Man, while I'm as mighty as ever, so your doom is sealed. If only my armor will withstand this pounding a few more seconds. Bah, it would take too long to peel away your protective steel armor here in the air. In the water, my strength is its greatest. Oh no, here many fathoms in the deep, you are at my mercy. Here I am supreme. Can't outmove him. He's literally swimming rings around me. Thus, I finish this charade. Splash. Clang, let me at him. Where is he? There he is, my brutish ally among the rocks. Hey, he's lying so still, is he? Dead? Of course. And now that my imperial rage subsides, I am saddened. He was valiant. At one point, he had beaten us both. There is little honor in this victory, Hulk, for it is the other Avengers have arrived. Surely we... Wait, what's that? A noise like Iron Man's jets, but I see them. It looks like they've got Iron Man. He's down. We gotta help. More armored foes. The Avengers can't this be? Who cares, Fishman? Get ready for them. No, no, don't let them come now. I can't help them. No, can't. Iron Man's alive. I saw him move. That these two things are going to pay for hurting him. What? Everything's spinning, getting dizzy. My skin has been pierced by dozens of drug stingers. This must be the Wasp's doing. She never could do such a thing before. How? Can't stand up sick. You better quant while you're ahead, Gil Puss. It wouldn't take much to make me want to fillet you. A prince of blood never yields once I have you in my grasp. What? How could I miss you? You didn't, shark face. You went through me. Stark designed some special tricks into my armor. There's a gadget built in the suit makes me immaterial when I want a molecular oscillator or some pin. And yeah, it also gives standard repulsors. Elsewhere. What? Needles hitting my face? It's Giant Man's partner. Stupid bug woman, you can't hurt the Hulk. My stings won't even penetrate his skin. Better get out of range before he grabs me. Back off, Wasp. The Hulk's my department. Yes, sir. Oh, Hank, be careful. He's so powerful. Suddenly I'm worried for the first time. You don't scare me, big man. Armor or not. Nobody as strong as a Hulk. Nobody. Keep thinking that, ugly. I'm gaining strength, broken inside, but not enough bad thought. Have to pull myself together. They may need me to help with the armor. So hard to move. You always were a clown, Giant Man. Maybe you're strong now, but I don't need no tin suit. I'm the Hulk. The Hulk. Blasted again. Agility isn't my forte. As just plain Giant Man in this armor without the years of practice Iron Man has had, I'm downright awkward. But if I can keep the Hulk enraged, what? I can negate his speed and get the most out of my strength. Ugh. Meanwhile, not far away, the battered Submariner fought in vain against the chemicals that weakened him. Darkness overwhelming, cannot resist the sea. If I can just make it to the sea. Losing consciousness, must sleep, try to reach my natural element, feel all cleansing, all healing embrace. It's working. I feel a new strength surging through my sinuses. My mind clearing. I'm a whole once more. They will pay for this indigeny. First they will die, and then their entire surface-dwelling race shall suffer for the arrogance of committed against my Atlantean subjects. For I am the submariner, Prince of Atlantis, so I have sworn. Blasted, I lost the advantage. Hulk knows my strength now, and he's evading me, running me rampage. He's making me waste power. Got to find a way to box him in before it's too late. What's the matter, giant man? You winding down? The Hulk never gets tired. I only get stronger. You've had it, big man. Ugh. Iron Man would know what to do. I can't react fast enough. It doesn't matter how big you are or how powerful. Sooner or later, I'll wear you down. Then I'll smash you. Woof, like this. So much for that clown. Hank. Oh, my God, Hank. Victory was on our grasp now. Only Rick left. What can I do? Injured, can't fight, can't move. His heart's beating. I hear it, but he isn't breathing. The Hulk knocked him wind out of him with his power, exhausted his armor dead weight. It's keeping him from getting his breathing. Unless I re-energize his armor, he'll die. Still have my reservation power, but can hardly move. It hurts when I try to get to reach him, despite the pain. Only he can save all of them. Oh, Iron Man, I'm so frightened. Do something, please. Blacking out, must fight it. Reach. Induction grid. Did it. Come on, Hank. It's all on the line now. All up to you. Woozy. But Iron Man, you. Oh, Hank, you're all right. Forget about me. Get the Hulk before he hurts Wasp or Rick. Stop him. All up to you. Yes, it is up to me. I can't fail again. I can't waste this second chance. My own giant strength is multiplied by 100-fold by this armor. I'm the most powerful being on Earth. I can do it. I know I can. You won't escape me again, Gargoyle. What? You again? This time I have my attack plan. I'm using my head. Surprise, Hulk. Against this cliff, you can't roll away from my punches and invade me. Ugh, you're going to have to stand up and slug it out, and you're going to lose. As the Hulk reeled on the giant man's renewed attacks, Rick Jones was hard pressed by the revitalized submariner. You cannot evade me this for sure long. That trick uses your energy very quickly. He's right. I better try something else before my power pack runs down. Why don't you catch me sticking in your pointy ear, fish face? From your voice, it would seem that you are a youth. That is a pity, for Namor expects no mercy and gives none. Cripes, he's got me. I better figure out another way of these built-in gimmicks fast. Too late. You are finished, human. I will crush when you hit those rocks. No one can save you. But as he hurled to his doom, Rick Jones' screams of pain and terror pierced of the din of battle. Rick? That's Rick. There was one who might save the lad. Can't pull up. I'm gonna get pulped. No, not the boy. Got you. Ugh. Namor. Namor, you dirty flap-headed scum. I'll kill you for this. Ugh. You try to kill him. He's only a kid. He is an enemy. He must die so that I can aid against the giant one victory and can still be ours, you lumbering oaf. You never call me names like that again, Namor. I don't care about the Avengers anymore. I'm gonna smash you. So you betray me now. I realize no human can be trusted. I despise you all. While life remains with me, I shall fight you. I shall fight all of mankind. Idiot, you blind hunting attack has carried beat in the waves, and where none one can defeat the mountain of the sea. Namor struck his power against its very pinnacle, but the Hulk's matchless strength was fueled by a seething rage. The sea itself reflected the magnitude of their fury, until finally, bah, there's no purpose in this. All is now ruined. I must depart and plan anew. The rest of the armored Avengers mourn Tony Stark's sacrifice and death to the memory of Anthony Stark, the first Iron Man, whose damaged heart finally stopped as he sacrificed the power of his chest device to save the lives of his armored Avengers. The next issue, What If, Volume 1, Issue 4, What If the Invaders had stayed together after World War II?